It is a beautiful brand new day. Yes, of course. And the name, as usual, is KWACIE, Kwesi Bismarck. And I'm bringing you another exciting and exclusive chat right on this channel. Today, we'll be talking about soccer and entertainment all together. Soccertainment. FIFA 22 World Cup continues to pull a lot of surprises, and the pressure is getting worse. You know, Stonebwoy is performing live in Qatar. The FIFA Fan Fest live in Qatar on the 16th. And I have the biggest fan in Dubai here with me. We'll be talking about Stonebwoy and a little bit about the World Cup. This is the show. This is Dubai. Stick and stay. Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. This is the show. This is Dubai. Let's get into it. Media Panua Gwanmandem.
Medea, same style, get the bass settings. Up there.
Stonebwoy, our boy. You know, World Cup is happening in Qatar. What is the special thing about this World Cup?
I think the special aspect is just like reuniting people from every walks of life. I think that's it.
But you know, is FIFA going to rate this World Cup as the best in history?
For me, I think FIFA is going to rate it as the best in history because looking at the past events and looking at the setting at which this FIFA World Cup is actually holding. It's actually holding in the Arab country, and I think holding in the GCC as well is a credit to them as well because the first time ever, and will also be recorded in the Guinness Book of Record, that the FIFA World Cup has been hosted in a Gulf country for that matter. Yeah, so I think that's it.
That is a positive news. You know, the Qatar officials, they spent over $220 billion. Yes, upon all the investment, do you think they got it right?
For me, I would say they got it right because looking at the sense of patronage, it's like people coming around from every walks of life to attend the event, and day in day out, people are still patronizing the event, buying tickets here and there, and it's like I think it's really boosting the economic sector as well. I think so. Yeah.
So you think it's worth it?
Exactly, it's really worth it because I think these guys are really going to. It's like a breakthrough for them. You understand? Looking at it, it's a breakthrough for them.
You know, I know Ghana is out of the World Cup, but as a Ghanaian, were you impressed with the Black Stars' performance in this tournament?
If you actually say impress is an understatement because for me, I was impressed but not impressed.
Were you disappointed?
I was really disappointed. It's a blood clot thing there. Really disappointed, man.
Who is to blame? Is it the coach or what do you think?
I think everything goes back to the government. Everything goes back to the government because it's like from my own perspective, the coach wasn't acting on his own accord.
That is what you think?
Exactly, because that's what I think. Because
you think he's been manipulated or something?
Exactly, because he was just like a ceremonial coach there, and he wasn't trying to taking decisions. He wasn't firm in taking decisions. We have people at the back speaking to him to do this, bring this person, maintain this person through the 90th minute. Like some players, example like this, Baba Rahman wasn't supposed to be in the game throughout. He shouldn't even have featured even within the first half or the second half. We had a whole lot of players they brought from overseas to even feature this game. Jiku and the rest were there. Most of them were brought within the last hour, and I think it's also part of the downfall.
But honestly, what do you think about this new crop of Black Stars?
This new crop of Black Stars, it's really a good setting. It's really a good setting, or it's really a good team. But it's just that we lack some minor traits in the team, if I should say, because the guys are very good. But it's like we have this kind of complacency or I think some of our players have this kind of sense of complacency. They feel like they are the people who should do it. Looking at the instance of the penalty, I don't see the reason why it should be always the day you should play penalty. No, we have this Kudus Mohammed there. We have this new guys there. Why wouldn't you explore the guys for them to use them?
But a person like Didayu is the first choice to place the penalty regarding all the people playing. You understand? So he's the first choice. But I think, do you think he went too much off?
I think so because one as I earlier once said, if you could remember or you could recall, I said that these our players, they are full of complacency because it's like when they are or maybe they have a comfortable lead in the game, they feel like they are relaxed. They don't want to push harder.
You think the overexcitement is getting worse?
Exactly. Overexcitement, complacency, the pompous, they are just overexcited with everything they are doing. I just believe in one thing, that whatever you are doing, you should be focused to it till the latter part of it, and you take the glory.
So do you think we have to keep these new crops of Black Stars?
I think so. It's just that a few should just be removed from the national team. But I think the new guys they brought, they are all good.
You are impressed?
I was really impressed. Impressed.
So so far so good. You know, now Argentina is through to the finals. Which team is your best? Do you like? Is your favorite?
Currently, I'm really bidding for Morocco. Alhamdulillah, I'm really bidding for Morocco, inshallah, because I'm hoping that Morocco would emerge as would emerge victorious in this World Cup, because it's really going to be an indelible mark for Africa as well. Again, because looking at the stand of Morocco is an African country, and once Morocco is there, it's representing the whole of Africa. So
But
we are standing solidly behind them.
do you think Morocco can win this World Cup?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm bidding for them. Even if I'm going to stake my bet, I'm going to stake my bet on Morocco, inshallah.
Okay, back to business. Yes, let's get to Stonebwoy.
Them a talk about one love, but them never reach like that. Money, but they never reach like that.
You know, Stonebwoy is performing live in Qatar. Yes, the FIFA Fan Fest in Qatar on the 16th. And this is the biggest fan in Dubai. No two ways. Yes, no two ways about that. So, as a Stonebwoy fan, how long have you known Stonebwoy?
I've known Stonebwoy over some decades now. I can't even say a year or 2 or 5 years. No, we've known Stonebwoy over the years, and we've lived with Stonebwoy. We know his traits. We know where he's coming from, the roots he's coming from. We've all been there. Trust you me when I say this, because looking at where he's coming from, I'm also from Ashaiman. Ashaiman, precisely, Lebanon. You understand? So Stonebwoy, I know his house, where he resides. I know his dad. I know his sisters. Precisely, I even attend church with a few of his sisters as well. Yeah, exactly.
So, it's like you are close to the family.
Exactly.
So, since Stonebwoy became a global superstar, have you got the chance to meet him?
I'd met him on 1 or 2 occasions. There's a shaman to the world concert, and other occasion, I guess, other occasion. But because of the show, I think he wouldn't have that kind of luxury of time for certain people. You understand? He's just coming to make the show and make the whole of Ashaman or the whole of Ghana happy, and that is it.
I know the love you have for Stonebwoy is mind-busting. Anytime you get in contact with him, how do you feel?
I really feel like he's just the God on the earth, the God over everything. Yeah, the God on earth. That's how I describe Stonebwoy. That's why he's always called the one God. Aside the Almighty Jaja we see up there, Stonebwoy is our next God. You understand? Irrespective of anything. Over standard. Yeah, man. So, big ups to Livingston H. the Beam Nation president, Stonebwoy, of the Benetton Music Group.
You know, recently, Stonebwoy is getting a lot of recognitions, a lot of shows. What is Stonebwoy doing right?
I think he's just trying to put things in the right places, because I think as an artist, I think when you are just playing your cards very well, I think you just the outcome or the results would speak for itself, if I should say so, because he's really doing everything right, and he's really doing everything right. In a nutshell, I think that's what I would say.
Of course. You know, Stonebwoy is performing live in Qatar. The whole Beam fraternity. How special is this to you?
I think it's one big mind-blowing news for Beam Nation, because Beam Nation, Ashaiman representing, it's really a big thing for us. It's really a joy for we to see Stonebwoy once again. He's been to Dubai before to shoot one or 2 videos, and we are even meeting him in Qatar. I think this is the first time. Yeah, if I'm right, this is the first time we are meeting him in Qatar, and I think in the whole of Ghana, like, he's been chosen to represent and to put a smile on the face of the people. I think it's a plus for the Beam Nation as a whole, or the fraternity. You understand? The Benetton music group is a plus to us. Yeah.
Musicians like Patoran King and then Case Daniels, they already performed. Days ago. Yes. So, what is the right thing for Ghana to do to get more recognitions like this?
This is actually a nice question. I was even looking up for you to ask this question. I think what we artists or the musicians should do is that, looking at the Nigerian setting of the Nigerian music industry setting, I think their musicians are very collaborative. Okay, they don't backbite each other. That's one thing I've come to see about Nigerian music industry.
You think Ghanaians are backbiting?
Exactly. It's like they have that kind of mindset. When I help this one, I think this guy would overshine me or something. And it's like, they don't like to help the young artists, the ones who are coming up. I feel certain times I feel very, very bad. Like, for looking at this person of Davido, looking at this Burna Boy and the rest, they're always picking up this underground and they are nurturing them to become big stars. At the end of the day, who gets the recognition? Nigeria gets the recognition. You understand? So I feel like there should be that kind of oneness and togetherness in our music industry. Because if there's that kind of oneness in the industry, as I already said, look, Ghana itself is really going to blow. It's really going to blow that. Even no one seated will be like, someone will be like, what is that Ghana? Wow, because already, Ghana music are very good. Nigerians know we do good music than them. But it's just that, they've been able to keep some kind of terrain, which is still helping them. Some kind of values and principles, which is still helping them. So please, I think Ghanaians will have to, work on that aspect to be able to come together and push up the agenda, okay, of music.
We have people like Burna Boy, Angelina Kidjo winning the Grammys, but I don't think Angelina Kidjo is from Benin, right? Yeah, yes, and then I don't think Benin they have the more numbers than Ghana. What is the right thing? What is the right plugs? Is it the plugs or what is the issue? Because Ghana we have the numbers also, but what is the right plugs? Is it something we are not getting right?
There's a whole lot of things we are not getting right. So that's what I'm saying. It all depends on our mindsets. It all starts from the mindsets, the way we think about these things, and how we react to them. You get the point?
But the CEO of Grammys came to Ghana, and then according to him, he said to win a Grammy, it doesn't matter the numbers you have. It doesn't even matter the following you have on social media. It's just that you have to get your music, you have to release your music in America. Is it something our musicians is doing? He said it's not about numbers, it's not about streams or whatever. The quality of your songs, the how you distribute your song across America. Do you think it's something our they have to take it to heart?
I think it's a candid advice. I think the CEO gave, because he is the one that prepares the award scheme, and he is the
with the board.
Exactly, he is the one who knows the do's and don'ts, and the norms or whatever you have to do to get to the top. And he's come out boldly to say that I think you need to distribute your songs in the States. You need to produce your songs in the States for you to earn that recognition. You get what I mean? So I think it's even a good plus, a good advice to our musicians to also try as much as possible to make sure they follow in that trend. And I think they are going to blow up. They're going to blow up.
Yeah, I know Ghana is going to win a Grammy definitely, but do you think Stonebwoy is going to open the bag?
Exactly. Look, thumbs up for Bennington. Thumbs up for him, because you see, look, you know, be say more fool. Now it be like Nancy if I for camp PG inside. You know, be say more fool. Look, Stone just gets some kind of anointing for him top. Permit me to say, I'm not a pastor, but like what I'm trying to say is that Stone just has a certain kind of unction on him. You understand? And so certain anointing. Everywhere he goes, he blows. You understand? It's just a matter of time. A matter of time for him. Okay? And trust me when I say Stone is going to bring the Grammys to Ghana, because already he has even gotten a Grammy nomination before. I don't know.
With a feature, it was a feature.
Exactly.
But obviously, we have Rocky Dawuni, who has been nominated 3 times. Exactly. Yes, opening the way.
Yes, exactly.
So this time, I think Rocky it's going to happen.
Exactly. Yeah. Actually, he was the one I was even mentioning because I think he happens to feature Stonebwoy on his music, and I think it's really a plus for Stonebwoy because in Ghana, no artist has even featured on anybody's track for the track to be nominated. Stonebwoy is the only one who has gotten that recognition, and even I think Grammy's Academy, they even gave him that recognition as well. Yeah, sure.
Yes, of course, I remember. So Stonebwoy is performing live in Qatar. What do you expect?
Adata the thing. It go be banga there. Banga thing there. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know how you always do it. Yeah, the mama, sir. Yeah, you know, Stonebwoy, anytime he read the setting, yeah, he always the mash up the whole place. You have to mash up the whole setting. You understand? It go be fireworks up there.
So this is a big recognition for Ghana, yes, right there. And then I want all Ghanaians to put our energies behind Stonebwoy and all the artists to get to the top, of course. So 16th, our cameras will be in Qatar and we will monitor everything that will happen. But what are your last words?
I think even one thing even escaped me. I think the Beam concert is also going to come on. Each and everyone, the tickets are still
On sale.
Yeah, on sale. So I think we all proud Beam Nation should try as much as possible to make sure patronize the tickets, because the ticket is just has just some deadline to finish. So let's all try and make sure we patronize the ticket and let's be there. And
yes, I think this year it's 200 city regular or something. Last year it was 300, but this year it's 200, of course. So get involved and let's support.
Big artists are even coming around. Big artists, surprising big artists are coming
is it Busy Signal, right?
Busy Signal is coming. Yeah, Busy Signal. Big ups to you. Big ups on yourself. Busy Signal. Much love, King. Yeah, man. You're just waiting for these big guys coming around. Stonebwoy got big link ups, big link ups, and big surprises for Ghana. You understand? So they should just stay back, relax in their seats, and just anticipate for Beam Nation. Beam Nation to casket. We up there. I go by the name Elena Bernatan, representing Beam Nation, Dubai. Up there. We up there. Gidigba.
We up there. Stonebwoy or ECG our plugs, you understand? Our more plugs. So any day this is why we draw the curtains. Yes, this is the biggest fan of Stonebwoy in Dubai. You cannot doubt it. Yes, a biggest fan in Dubai, and we have a beautiful convo right here. If you're watching us on Facebook, you can follow us on Facebook. YouTube, you can subscribe to become part of the family. Kwesi Bismarck. Bye bye.